Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking a closer look at something pretty interesting. Advanced surface protection.
Right.
We've got some info here from the Tint Guys up in Puyallup, Washington, and we're looking at how these specialized coatings, they do more than just make things look shiny.
Exactly. It's about making maintenance easier, protecting your investment, whether that's a car or even a boat.
So the plan is to kind of unpack the different types of coatings they offer and, well, figure out what really makes them work.
Sounds good. We'll touch on everything from the sort of foundational protection right up to the newest tech for cars and then shift over to marine applications too. It's impressive stuff.
Okay, let's start with Ceramic Pro. That name pops up a lot when you talk about car care. The Tint Guys really feature Ceramic Pro 9H. What is that exactly? Is it just fancy wax?
Hey, no, it's quite a bit more than a wax. Ceramic Pro 9H uses nanoceramic technology. Think of like incredibly tiny, super strong particles that bond with your car's paint filling and microscopic imperfections. It creates this really dense, permanent protective layer.
Permanent?
Pretty much, yeah, heavy duty. And it's super hydrophobic.
Meaning water just flies off.
Right. It beads up and rolls right off. But beyond that, it guards against staining, bird droppings, bugs, tree sap, and UV damage, which causes paint to fade. Plus, dirt and grime have a harder time sticking.
Ah, so that's the easier washing part. Less elbow grease needed.
Exactly. Much less aggressive scrubbing required.
Makes sense. Now, they seem to have a whole lineup beyond just the 9H, right? Different Ceramic Pro products.
They do, yeah. They've got specific solutions. Like Ceramic Pro Glass does the same hydrophobic trick for your windshield and windows. Better visibility in the rain.
Oh, that's useful.
Definitely. Then there's Ceramic Pro Wheel and Caliper. Brake dust is nasty stuff, really corrosive. This makes wheels much easier to clean. Ceramic Pro Top Coat adds, well, an extra layer for even more gloss and slickness. Dirt really doesn't want to stick then. Ceramic Pro Sport is maybe a good starting point if you're new to coatings. Still glossy, still hydrophobic.
And inside the car?
Yep, Ceramic Pro Leather and Textile helps protect your seats and carpets from spills, stains, that kind of thing.
So it's really a comprehensive system. And the Tint Guys offer packages with warranties. What's the difference there?
Right, they structure it. There's a gold package that's full vehicle coating, lifetime warranty. Huge confidence in the product there.
Lifetime, wow.
And silver gives you a 5-year warranty. Bronze offers 2 years. And the sport package, like I said, more introductory.
Okay.
And an interesting side note, getting Ceramic Pro often gets logged on the vehicle's Carfax report.
Oh, really? So like proof of good maintenance for resale?
Potentially, yeah. It shows you've invested in protecting the vehicle.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's Ceramic Pro. But then there's this next thing, Ceramic Pro ION. Sounds like an upgrade. What's different about ION?
It really is positioned as the next generation. The big claims are superior resistance to abrasion like scratches and also better chemical resistance.
Right.
And here's a key thing. They say 1 layer of ION gives the protection of 2 traditional layers.
1 layer instead of 2. How?
No, that leads into the tech, and it apparently makes installation quicker for the pros too. But it's exclusive, only available at what they call elite dealers.
Right, elite dealers. We'll circle back to that. But the technology, ion exchange, how does that work?
Okay, so think of it as a 2-part system, but one that chemically fuses together. You apply the Ion A base coat first. That creates the initial strong bond, protects against oxidation, UV, the basics. Then you apply the Ion N top coat. This is where the exchange happens. It interacts with the base coat, basically swapping smaller ions within the structure for larger ones.
Swapping ions, like at an atomic level.
Kind of, yeah. That's the idea. This exchange process essentially forces the structure to become much denser, thicker, and harder. Instead of 2 distinct layers sitting on top of each other, you get 1 integrated, tougher layer.
So like building with bigger, stronger bricks instead of smaller ones.
That's a good analogy, yeah. It results in double the durability, integrity, and longevity, according to Ceramic Pro.
So the main benefits boil down to a thicker, really durable single layer, much better abrasion resistance, still hydrophobic, harder, they say twice as hard, and superior gloss because it's so dense.
Exactly. That density is key, fewer or maybe no pores for contaminants to get into. It's about longer lasting, more robust protection.
Okay, impressive stuff. Now let's shift gears completely. What about boats? Marine environments are brutal. Does Ceramic Pro have something for that?
Absolutely. Boats face, constant sun, saltwater, algae, barnacles. It's tough. Ceramic Pro Marine is specifically designed for this.
For use above and below the waterline.
Both, yes. It aims to provide that high gloss finish, but more importantly, durability against those harsh marine conditions. And it's versatile, gel coat, paint, metal, glass, vinyl, pretty much any surface on the boat.
What are the big wins for a boat owner? I mean, beyond looking good at the dock.
Well, a huge one is fouling release. That super slick surface makes it really hard for algae, barnacles, and other marine growth to get a solid grip.
So easier cleaning, maybe less need for that harsh bottom paint.
That's the idea. It can be an alternative or supplement to traditional anti-fouling paint. Easier cleaning, definitely. It also fights oxidation that chalky look gel coat can get.
Right, I've seen that.
And it helps with bird droppings, fish guts, the usual boat mess. Self-cleaning properties, hydrophobic, water sheets off, protects against salt degradation. It basically seals and protects the surfaces.
Even things like the clear vinyl windows, isinglass.
Yep, protects those too. Makes them easier to clean and potentially last longer.
Sounds like a major time saver for maintenance. Are there common questions like, is it safe? Does it peel?
Yeah, people ask that. They state it's safe for paint and gel coat, won't crack, peel, or yellow, it bonds permanently, but importantly, it needs professional application.
Right.
And you can't just put it over existing damage or heavy oxidation. The surface needs to be properly prepped and corrected first for it to bond effectively. Oh, and water spots, it doesn't prevent them entirely, nothing really does, but it makes them superficial and much easier to wipe off.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
So prep is key. Now, one more level. The Ultimate Armor Package.
Yeah.
That sounds like the top tier. What's included?
It is. This is offered only at those elite dealers we mentioned. It's a combination approach.
Combination.
Yeah, it uses both paint protection film, PPF, and ceramic pro coatings. You get PPF applied to the full front end, the high impact areas.
Like the bumper, hood, fenders, mirrors,
Yeah.
where rocks hit.
Exactly. PPF is that clear physical film that takes the hit from rocks, debris, scratches. It's sacrificial.
Okay, so physical protection up front.
And then the entire rest of the vehicle, all the painted surfaces, plastics, even the wheels get multiple layers of ceramic pro coatings. The glass gets ceramic pro glass too.
So PBF for impact, ceramic for everything else, UV, chemicals, dirt, gloss.
Precisely. It's layering the best of both technologies. PPF shields the most vulnerable spots from physical damage, while Ceramic Pro protects the whole car chemically and environmentally.
And the big draw here is the warranty.
That's the headline feature. A lifetime warranty on the entire exterior.
Wow. The whole exterior. For life.
Correct. And again, documented on Carfax. It's their most comprehensive package, offering that long-term peace of mind.
And that brings us back to the elite dealer thing. What makes a dealer elite? Just means they offer this package.
It's more than that. Ceramic Pro positions elite dealers as sort of their premier partners. Upscale facilities, one-stop shops, but crucially, they have technicians who've received higher-level specialized training to install both PPF and the full range of Ceramic Pro coatings, including Ion N and the Ultimate Armor package.
So expertise is guaranteed, especially for that lifetime warranty product.
That's the assurance, yes. They also provide specific aftercare instructions, recommend certain soaps and detail sprays to maintain the protection properly.
Right, makes sense. You'd want to take care of it.
Definitely.
Okay, so we've covered a lot here, from the basic Ceramic Pro 9H all the way up to Ion N, the Marine Solutions, and this Ultimate Armor package from the Tint Guys. Quite a range.
It really is. Different levels of protection, different warranty lengths, specific solutions for cars and boats. It caters to various needs and, frankly, budgets, all focused on making life easier and keeping things looking good longer.
Simplified maintenance, long-term defense, preserving value. Those seem to be the key themes.
I'd agree. That sums it up well.
So it leaves you thinking, doesn't it? When you consider everything your car or boat puts up with, day in and day out, the sun, the rain, the dirt, the bird, what level of protection really makes sense for you to feel confident about its future? Maybe checking out what places like the Tint Guys offer could give you that answer. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.